Everybody's these days is talking about rare earth elements, folks, and this is a company right in the middle of that space. It is Quest Rare Minerals, trades on the Toronto Venture, but now, guess what? It is now on the New York MX listing. Quest Rare Minerals rings the opening bell to celebrate the recent listing on the New York Stock Exchange MX, as we say. You want to write that down, QRM, Quebec Romeo Mike. QRM is the ticker symbol, and this company is based on their area code in Toronto. Peter Cashin is the president and CEO. Peter, it's great to have you on the program.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
You must be excited about going on the AMEX, right?
It was a very exciting time. It was quite the experience for myself and all my executive staff, and it's an acknowledgement of some very, very hard work of getting there and being accepted into the United States.
Well, it certainly is kind of a nice milestone in the corporate world, folks. Getting on the New York MX is wonderful. You've also recently filed a 43-101, and you have a PEA, a preliminary economic assessment. So you've made a lot of against a lot of headwinds here. You've made a lot of progress.
Well, we've been very fortunate that the deposit is really conducive to rapid development. I mean, it comes to surface. It's horizontal. It's within 1,000 feet from surface. There's absolutely no overburden. So when you collar or drill into it, you're actually drilling mineral right off the top. So it's been good so far.
Peter, as a CEO, I want to talk about you for a moment here. You've got a great deal of education and experience in this area, both in Quebec and Ontario and overseas as well.
That's correct. I've been in the industry for about 30 years in exploration. I've touched all facets, not just the exploration management and bootstrap on the ground. I've got into management. I've had the good fortune of touching different levels in the business. Met a lot of people on the way as well.
Now, your minerals are in both Quebec and New Brunswick, is that right?
Quebec and New Brunswick at this point in time. We've kind of consolidated our holdings. We were a little bit more diverse when we launched the company at the beginning of 2008. But our focus is right now mostly Quebec, a little bit of property interest in New Brunswick. And
Quebec gives you back a nice percentage of your exploration costs, right?
That's correct. They give, all told, they pay back about 50 cents on the dollar as a direct cash rebate into our coffers, so we can apply that towards our working capital.
They call it the most mining-friendly jurisdiction in the world.
It sure is. As a matter of fact,
I guess so.
They've just launched a new economic development stimulus program for helping economic development projects north of the 49th parallel. They're talking about putting as much as $80 billion into stimulus capital to help projects such as ours get off the ground.
We first learned about this great company, folks, through our friends at StockNetwork. So you want to go to StockNetwork.com. Quest Rare Minerals is the formal name of the company, Quest Rare Minerals Ltd. How long have you been around here, Peter?
I've been in the as Quest or
as Quest, as Quest.
Yeah, Quest launched publicly at the beginning of 2008. And mostly as a pure uranium play, and we had the good fortune of making a great discovery of rare earths in our Strange Lake property in northeastern Quebec. And with all the Chinese cutbacks, export quota cutbacks, I mean, it's just become top of mind. It's mainstream media now, very important. The Western world is very concerned about having a stable long-term supply to feed into the green economy and green power technology areas.
Great deal of demand for rare earths is coming from Asia, folks, and China. China's been very protective of late of their rare earth elements, which are used in everything from laptops to cars to fluorescent lighting. It's just an amazing array of rare earth elements are in demand today. This is one of the great companies in that space, folks. What's your website address, Peter?
It's www.questrareminerals.com.
That's simple, folks. QuestRareMinerals.com. Write down the ticker symbol. They've recently gone on the New York AMEX. It is QRM. QRM for Quebec Quest Rare Minerals. And Peter Cashin is the CEO. Peter, thanks so much.
Thanks again.
All right, thank you. Peter Cashin, the CEO.